Alright guys, go ahead and brace yourself. I got some bad news incoming. You already can tell by the title of the video. Now, according to my source, auto combos are coming to Mortal Kombat 12. Shaking my head. That's right, you heard what I said. Auto combos are coming. Now, for those of you that don't know what auto combos is something new that popped up in the fighting game community. It popped up because there were a lot of people, casuals I should say, complaining about not knowing how to play a video game. It's too hard. I don't know how to do combos. It's too hard. Little crybabies, basically. So they introduced this feature in other fighting games. I believe Street Fighter has it, or is it Ultimate Fighter? Correct me in the comment section below. Where you can just tap square like 3 or 4 times and it activates an entire full combo with your special, which gets you like 50 or 60% of damage. And a lot of pro players and a lot of competitive players are extremely upset about this. Now, you're going to see people over time come out to speak on this, such as people like Sonic Fox and the rest of the fighting game community. Now, remember the date on this video, because by the time they do speak on auto combos, I can almost guarantee you that auto combos just might be banned from tournaments. But then again, on the other hand, they probably won't ban it. Now, MK did a great job by avoiding auto combos in MK11. Now, I'm gonna correct myself just a little bit. They included auto combos in MK11, but they did it in a sneaky manner. So their version of auto combos in MK11 are those, what is it called? Fatal blows? Is it fatal blow or final blow? You know what I'm talking about, where you smash the 2 back buttons and it does their ultimate special that does like 40 or 50 or 60% of damage, where it takes all of your health, which is something a lot of people in the fighting game community did not like about Mortal Kombat, because it gets repetitive after a while. Now, the problem that NRS has is that if they remove it, they're going to have to include auto combos to please the quote-unquote casual fans, is what they would have to include. So I'm going to pass this quick question off to you guys in the comment section below. This is question number 1. Would you rather have fatal blows, or would you rather have auto combos? Now, fatal blows is, like I said, in MK11, it's that big move that you do when you have no health left, when you get below 30%. And auto combos is when you tap square or 2 buttons and it activates a full professional combo on your opponent, especially if they whiff. So for me, I'm just gonna have to stick with the fatal blows. I'm just gonna have to stick with that. I'm gonna have to stick with fatal blows. I don't like auto combos at all, and I think it's completely melting the fighting game community, because you literally can have a rookie pick up a controller with a professional player and hit him with a full auto combo, and now he thinking he's the best player in the world when he's using auto combos to fight people. No, it's ruining the fighting game community. This bothers me a lot, because they need to create something in another realm somewhere for for casual fans, so they can play games like little. I'm trying to catch myself here, guys. I'm not trying to get kicked off YouTube. They need to create something for them, because they're ruining everything else. Now, they also had something in MK. What is it? What was it? Oh, I know what it was. Now, that was me speaking from a fan's perspective. Now, to speak from a business perspective. From a business perspective, I understand why they include it, because you have handicapped people that play video games too. And if those handicap needs are not met, you can possibly be sued for discrimination, or being sued for basically ignoring handicapped people. It's almost like if Walmart did not have handicapped lanes, then where would the handicap park? All the way in the back and have to roll themselves to the front. So there are certain rules that has to be followed to give everybody a comfortable sense of living. And unfortunately, when it comes to video games, it is not exempt from that either. Now, they got this thing for Mortal Kombat. It's called easy fatality, where I think you hold like R2 and you press either square or you press X and it does 1 or 2 fatalities or something like that. That is an easy fatality for people who don't have all 10 of their fingers, or people who only have 1 arm to begin with and everything. So I understand why it's included, but it's diluting the life of the game. Now, of course, handicapped people are going to want to play in tournaments. So 9 times out of 10, they're probably going to include auto combo into the Mortal Kombat tournaments, because if you got a handicapped person that enters the tournament and they don't have auto combos and he have just 1 freaking arm or whatever the case is, I smell a lawsuit in the air. And that can really bring some bad publicity, and you know, the handicap organization is just going to be out there protesting. Handicapped people need to play video games too. You need to put auto combos in the game so my son can play the video game. That's basically what they're gonna be like. Now, I'm not making fun of handicapped people. It's unfortunate what happened to them, and God bless their little souls, you know. But let's find something better for them to do that's less stressful and something they actually can have fun doing with their other handicapped friends. It's what I'm saying in so many words. They can enjoy what they do. We can enjoy what we do. They can invent an entirely new game called Mortal Kombat Handicap. Is what they can do, and they can just make it an auto combo game. So that way they can have their very own game, and it can be as easy and cheesy as they want it to be without affecting casual games. Because I'm gonna tell you what it's like. It's almost like the equivalent of you wanting to go to the movies with your friends, and your mom be like, yeah, you could go, but you're gonna take your little sister with you, or your little brother, and you be like, you dirty you be like, come on, mom, like, I just want to go by myself. She'd be like, well, if you don't take your little brother or your little sister, then you're not going at all. That's basically what they're doing to us in the gaming community. So I want to pass this question off to you guys in the comment section below. Do you think they should invent a second video game for handicappers, like Mortal Kombat Handicap, Street Fighter Handicap, or something like that? Hold on one second. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry guys, not feeling good again. I'm not cutting that out either. Way too much editing for me. One thing about me, y'all gonna get the raw and authentic recordings on this channel over here. So if you hear me sneeze, burp, hiccup, whatever, it's all gonna be in there because I'm human at the end of the day. But let's get back to what we were talking about. I think auto combos is really gonna change the fighting game community going forward, and I don't think it's a good idea for them to include it at all. After speaking with my source, they are stuck between a rock and a hard place, because if they don't include it, now the handicappers are going to be upset. If they do include it, the casual gamers are going to be upset. So the only thing I can suggest that they do in this situation is make it a feature, put it in the game, and put it as a switch to be turned on or turned off. Call it handicap mode or something like that, where you can kind of go in and you can set it up and you should be good to go. Now, they did introduce something in MK11 where you can kind of map your buttons, I believe, or change just a few buttons or the location of the buttons, which is helpful for people that only have a certain amount of fingers available to them. So that was really pretty dope that they did that. So Mortal Kombat still played more so like a normal game, but we all had to suffer the fatal blows. Now MKX had something similar where it had those fatal blows that we kind of had to we had to deal with those. We really had to deal with those at that time. So I'm not acting like this is something brand new, but what I'm telling you in so many words is that it's going to get worse. It's going to get completely worse, and it's going to continue to water down the game, and that's not something that we want to happen. I mean, it doesn't bother me. I'm going to play the game regardless, and you know, I'm all about equal rights and equal lefts. So if I see a handicapper online or whatever it is, I'm going to beat the brakes off them, fatality them, spam them, and everything I can do, because they're normal people too, just like us. So they deserve just as much as a beatdown as the next one. I will not be taking it easy on them out of fairness, you know? So that's just my take on it. Again, I'm gonna pass this question off to you guys in the comment section below. This is question number 3, I believe. Would you take it easy on the handicapper if you play one online? Sound off in the comments. I will be reading. Be sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on post notifications, as this is your brand new favorite and exclusive place for daily Mortal Kombat content. And on top of that, be sure to hit the like button. It's called the like button for a reason. It tells YouTube if you like this content or not. Because it's free. It boosts morale, it keeps me making videos, and it keeps me keeping you guys in the loop. With that being said, catch you in the next one.